Hi guys, this is Castle here, and I'm going to talk to you about your next little project. Hope it's a quick one. It needs to be a quick one. But this project, I move all the materials out of the way, but this project is going to be a collage. Okay, a collage. And a collage is a technique and the finished work of art in which pieces of paper, photos, other two-dimensional and some three-dimensional objects are arranged and stuck down onto a supporting surface. So write that down, okay? There's a space for it in your learning guide. Okay, so we need to talk about, let's talk about what you can use first. Okay, you're gonna need your supporting surface, and these are 4 by 4 squares. So you're gonna need 3 or 4 of those. Okay. Then let's talk about some 2D and sort of 3D things that you can use. You can use a foot of yarn. You need to measure it. It means getting a ruler and measuring how, stretch out the yarn, measure it to 12 inches and cut it. You can use 1 piece of yarn for each of your squares, but they need to be separate, and the only thing I don't want you to do is connect them all together. We'll kind of get to that. You can use 2 paper clips for each one. You can use ribbon. I have thin ribbon like this, okay, and I have thick ribbon like this, or wide ribbon. You can use 6 inches of wide ribbon or a foot of thin ribbon. And I think I want to use thin ribbon, so I'm going to actually measure and cut. Okay, speeding up, don't forget a foot is 12 inches. I'm going to do 3 so we can get done with this quickly. Okay. All right. Okay, 1 pipe cleaner per square. I have 3 orange ones, but I might change my mind and switch to another color later for my 3. Okay. A 5 by 5 inch square of colored cellophane, and I will have the cellophane out and a template that's 5 by 5 that you need to cut the cellophane to be the right size. Staples. You can use the stapler, not really as a way to attach items to your supporting surface, but which could happen, but you can also use them as a visual thing in your collage. Please don't kill the stapler when stapling. If you need to staple, put it on the table. I'm gonna push down with even pressure, and it staples just fine, okay? Don't bash on it, okay? And those are all the things that you can choose from. Yarn, paper clips, ribbon, pipe cleaners, colored cellophane, and staples. Okay. Remember not to kill the stapler, and you cannot keep the stapler between classes because other people need to use it. Okay. Okay, I want you to write down the extra materials that you're using over here. Okay. And you can pick 2. Choose 2 of the following materials to add to each of your collages. They could be different things, but you want to keep in mind a couple of things. You need to create harmony in your piece. Harmony is a principle of art that's the visually satisfying effect of combining related elements like color, shape, texture, and line. If a piece has harmony, that individual piece looks like it all goes together. It's not just a bunch of random stuff. And together, all 3 or 4 of your collages, when we put them next to each other, need to have unity. And that's a principle of art that gives a feeling that all of the elements in a work of art are working together to make it one piece of art. So, with harmony and unity, all 3 or 4 of your collages should look like they belong together. Okay, and I'm giving you clues here. Color is a way to create harmony. Shape is a way to create harmony. Texture is a way to create harmony. And line is a way to create harmony. Using all of those, or using a couple of them in each one of these, the same ones, you can make your collages have unity together. Remember, I said I don't want you to connect them physically together by attaching them in a string or with the yarn or with pipe cleaners or with ribbon or anything else. Each one should be individual, but they should all have harmony within itself and together, which makes unity. Okay. That's sort of confusing, but if you're using the same colors and the same kinds of colors and same materials, it's gonna have harmony, and that will help create your unity. Okay, all right, so I want you to gather your materials that you need. That's step 3 after okay, that's step 3 after you choose materials and write down what you're using. Gather your materials together. Got my ribbon, I've got my pipe cleaners. I think I'm going to switch one of my pipe cleaners for another, and I'm only going to do 3. This is not the best green to go with the colors that I picked, but it might work. Okay, those are my 2 extra materials. And so I need paper to work with. I've got book pages, I've got construction paper, and I have some other kinds of paper that will be out for you to use. So I'm going to just kind of play around with all 3 at the same time. I want you to work on all 3 or 4 of your pieces of your collages at the same time. So let's see, I'm going to start by cutting up my papers into different shapes. I'm going to start with triangles because shape is a way to unify things or create harmony. And now some circles because all triangles will be boring. Different sizes are always good. I did that with my triangles as well. And I'm going to start arranging them. And I want some green in the background. And you don't have to cover up all the white, but consider covering some of the white. And placing my objects close or on my green. Now, that ribbon is really curly, so I'm going to curl it more, and after a while it will kind of straighten out. And I had to uncurl it by curling on the shiny side, not the dull side. And I can also kind of sandwich it between paper parts. And I decided I'm needing more circles with more of the book pages, and then I'm going to keep going with my ribbon and a couple more triangles because I needed more. Lastly, I'm going to work with the pipe cleaner, and I'm coiling it up, and I'm going to put it on last because I think I'm going to need staples for that. And staples to fasten something down don't count as a second element like the ribbon and the pipe cleaner or the cellophane. That's that pretty much, and I will play with these and I will show them to you later. Okay, so that's the collage. Thanks for watching. Have fun.